I'm done with the current life that I have, and I'm going to spend the next 12 months doing, as they say, going ghost. Going ghost mode to transform my life in 12 months. Why 12 months? Because I don't know, it just seemed like a good amount. 12 months, a year, it's a good amount of time to make some significant changes in my life. And I'm going to go over 6 changes that I am looking to make. Any and all help will be appreciated for that. But first of all, going ghost. What is it? Why am I doing it? So recently, a lot of videos have been coming up on my For You page on YouTube, probably because of the time of year that it is. You know, people are like, new year, new me. For me, what it means is that I am going to sort of cut myself off from most distractions, and it's already started with my phone. I've deleted most of the social media apps that I don't really need, I don't use. They're just kind of distractions, sinkholes where I might just spend hours and hours doom scrolling. So TikTok, that went like almost a year ago, but Instagram, Facebook, they're gone. Like personal Instagram. More on that in a minute. And yeah, so really the only sort of social media thing I have on there is YouTube. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit the next 12 months without these apps to improving my life. And, you know, if people need to contact me, I have a mobile phone. I have a number. They can reach me if they really, really need me. On to the 6 things that I'm going to do to change my life in the next 12 months. Starting with laser eye surgery. Now, I've sort of cheated with this one. Like, this is what I meant by you won't see the ring light in my glasses anymore. I have already had my consultation for laser eye surgery. I had that a couple weeks ago now, and I actually have it scheduled in for 2 weeks' time on the 16th of January. I don't know when this is being uploaded, but it's about 2 weeks from now. I can do a whole nother video about the whole process from beginning to end. For those of you who are curious, I went for LASIK, which is like PRK, rather than LASIK. So they'll be like dissolving the top layer of my eye, moving that out of the way, laser on there, and sort of put that flat back and a contact lens over the top and let that heal. But yeah, I will go into detail about that probably in the next video. I might take you along for the ride. Now, not being able to see very well for a week or two is probably going to slow down some of the other things, but I've got things lined up that I can do meanwhile. So that's the first one, laser eye surgery. Number 2, this is very much about personal development. So I need to get more clothes and sort of develop a style. Because right now I've just got clothes that I got from Vinted. And don't get me wrong, they're lovely clothes, but they don't really go, there's no sort of style. I don't really have a style. That's probably one of the problems with transitioning. Like, I have been waiting till I got the body that I wanted to get clothes. And now I'm in the situation where I don't have a lot of clothes. Like, if you know me in real life, you'll only ever see me in about 4, maybe 5 outfits at a push. So yeah, I want to get a new wardrobe. So I need to get building that. I need to develop a style. So again, help, because I don't know what would look good for me. I'll probably be doing things like looking at Pinterest with you guys, taking you along with the journey, taking you to the shops, trying to find some stuff. I mean, if anybody wants to come along to the south of England and help me pick some clothes, that would be great. Or if you send them to me. Or just send me some links of good stuff that you think might suit me. That would be a big help. Number 3 is I'm going to be getting in shape. And that is again to do with personal growth and sort of getting the body that I want. I have just sort of ignored my physical health for the longest time, and I'm jiggling in places I don't want to jiggle, and it's a little bit upsetting. So I'm finally going to do something about that. I signed up to the gym maybe 2 weeks ago. I've gone a couple times, but I'm going to get into like a proper routine once the whole Christmas, New Year's is out of the way, and hopefully there aren't going to be too many new faces around there, because every time I've gone so far, it's been lovely and peaceful and quiet. Probably something to do with the time of day that I've been going. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I can, or 4 o'clock because I finish work quite early. So 4 o'clock is a good time, I find, because parents will be doing the school run, people who work will probably still be in work, so that just leaves a couple people there, which is lovely. So I can just get along and just do my workout, get a good sweat going, and then just leave. No pressure. But yeah, so I'm going to aim for maybe 3, 4 times a week at the gym. And the thing is, I don't really have sort of a weight goal. It's more about how I feel. So I want to feel healthy, feel stronger, and I just want my body to be a bit more toned up. When I go for that maybe muscle mummy aesthetic. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. We'll see what the body decides it's going to do. And, we'll just go from there. See. And, I'll take you on the fitness journey with me. You can come to the gym if you want. You want to come to the gym with me? Spot me on the squats. Oh, and I want to be more flexible, so I'm actually going to start getting some stretches in, maybe go to the yoga class, because I think they do sort of a yoga type thing at the gym as well, so that'd be a good place to start. Number 4, the eagle-eyed among you will have noticed that my voice, very masculine. I don't like my voice at all. And I've never really made a conscious effort to sort of voice train for any longer than 20 minutes. So that's another thing that I'm going to be doing throughout the next 12 months is working on voice training to try and get a more feminine sounding voice. So I know I need to work on things like pitch and resonance and all of that good fun stuff. So I'm going to be going on deep dives, looking at that, seeing if I can perhaps get like a speech therapist type of thing. You know what I mean? Like a vocal coach. A vocal coach. That's it. I know there's some good videos on the YouTube that can help. Heat from fire, fire from heat, or however that goes. And, perhaps I might even be able to find a way of getting vocal feminization surgery, sort of like a shortcut, but I'll still need to work on like resonance afterwards, because just raising your pitch isn't going to make you sound feminine. So you need to work on how the words come out and how they sound. So, somehow maybe I'll be able to afford that. And point number 5 is build a photography business. So I've had this camera now for coming up 2 years. I love it. I love taking pictures. And recently I have started making some portraits with it because, after spending this amount of time with it, I have sort of learned what I like to take pictures of, and it's people. I like taking pictures of people, so portraits. I'm going to be looking at somehow developing this into a business. I'll take you on the ride with me, so I'm going to have to do things like create a portfolio, so I'll bring you on shoots, create a website. I'll do that with you guys as well. Again, more tips would be grateful. So yeah, portraits, maybe even getting to some commercial photography, and I really want to sort of get some money from that so then I can sort of upgrade my gear. I'm ideally want to get a full frame Canon camera. That's, the most affordable sort of step into professional photography gear that I can make at the moment. I do have a Canon, but it is an APS-C sensor, so I would like that full frame just for better clarity and whatnot. Like, don't get me wrong, this is great, but I would like a 5D Mark IV or, God forbid, an R5 if I somehow manage to get that amount of money. Because, they are just bigger, they've got more megapixels, there's a lot about them, like the ISO is better functioning at low light. It's also got dual memory card slots, which would be great because eventually I would also like to try second shooting a wedding, which, absolutely makes sense because I love taking pictures of people. Where better than their own wedding day? They're going to want to have those memories captured for life. And, I want to be a part of that. I want to bring art and joy into the world, essentially. So that's sort of the plan. Try and make a bit of money with that after I get the portfolio going, the website going, upgrade my camera, start second shooting at weddings, and, eventually become the first shooter at weddings. And, you guys can help because that brings us to the sponsored segment of this video. There is no sponsor. It's sponsored by me. I have a Ko-Fi. I'll show you on the screen here. And what I'll do is I'll pop that link in the description. And, if any of you are feeling generous towards, helping me get to where I want to be to sort of fund some new photography equipment in particular, because that is going to be a life-changing thing for me, really, then, feel free, leave as little or as much as you fancy. I think it takes everything from £1 up to however much you want to donate. I have like a little goal on there at the moment of like 2,000, I think, for an R5. I could do a 5D Mark IV on just over 1,000. So, 2,000 is like the stretch goal. So if you felt like helping keep me afloat, helping me sort of develop what I want to do, then that would be greatly appreciated. And finally, point number 6. It's a bit of a cheeky personal one, but I want to sorry, there was someone out there. I want to take my other half on a date somewhere fancy in Europe. So, want to use some of that extra built-up income from photography. So book jobs, get paid, have some of that extra money, and I can treat my other half. We can go on a cute date in Europe. I'm thinking somewhere in Scandinavia. They've got these like lovely tree pod Airbnb type places. I'll see if I can find a picture to show you. But if somehow the photography business is doing well and I am at a point where I can sort of shift out of my regular 9-to-5 job and do photography full time, and I would have a bit of more freedom, and then I would like to sort of change that Europe to Canada because it's my partner's favorite place, and I would love to be able to surprise him and say, hey, we're going to Canada. I've already paid for it. Pack your bags. So that's what's going on. I will try to do regular update videos. I'm thinking either weekly or fortnightly. Fingers crossed, though, that I actually get these out. If you want to join along, hit like, let other people know, subscribe. So then you're coming along with the journey, and together we can transform my life in 12 months. And I want to see who else is joining and trying to transform their life in the next 12 months too. Let me know what you're doing in the comments down below. Let me know if you can help either way. Anyway, hope you had a good Christmas, have a good New Year, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.